Hey, what's up you guys? Yes, welcome to a new video. This one has kind of been in the makings for like the past about almost 5 years. So basically, I made a video when I was 16 years old talking to my future self. This was back in February of 2017, so I haven't turned 17 yet. And it was for my 18th birthday. I've already watched the video maybe twice, 3 times, but I never showed you guys it. And I wanted to show you guys it a year after, but so much happened since then, and I felt like, you know what, since everything has settled in now and I feel like life has taken such a different turn than what I thought it might be, that I thought, why not show you guys it? So I'm going to do kind of like a reaction to it, and we're just going to see where it goes. Dear future me, this is even plugged in. I just want to say hi. You're probably looking at this and being like, wow, everything has changed. Or maybe say, wow, barely anything changed. I look kind of the same. I really do hope we graduate 2018. Okay, so I paused it. I did graduate 2018. It was a great experience, kind of. There was some stuff personal where it made it like stressful, but I did enjoy being able to finish school correctly, because I actually was held back, and so I was actually always supposed to graduate in 2018, but because I failed, I was actually going to graduate in 2019, and I was so lucky that I was able to graduate early, because school was hectic and I did not want to spend any more time there, so that's why I finished. Alright, let's continue. I also hope you and your senpai, aka teacher, finally notices you. Oh, you lucky bastard if you said yes. Okay, so I had a huge crush on a teacher. I feel like we all have at one point. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about it. And I hope not only home video was finished, but episode 1 also. I just finished watching Ponyo, the anime. I really like it. I hope you get a Studio Ghibli tattoo of Totoro. So this was the real reason why I wanted to show you guys this video. I finally completed basically my quest on things I hope for the future to be complete in that sense. I didn't do the animation thing. I love animation, I love cartoons, and I love doing like little animations, but I kind of changed career paths into just doing this mainly. But at this time I was like super convinced that I was gonna be an animator, and a little part of me still would like to be an animator. Like, I would love to animate and make cartoons. I still draw and do all that stuff, but I don't think it's me anymore, like, that much. Like, I love cartoons. I don't think that will ever like go away, is me having this love for cartoons. But yeah, so I wanted to get a Studio Ghibli tattoo. I love the Studio Ghibli movies. I love the message that goes behind them all, and it's just a part of like what I can like feel. Like, it was one of those animations that really made me feel something and really made me love storytelling. Steven Universe was one of the ones that I love storytelling. I always liked the storytelling even prior to all this, but the movies and all that stuff kind of like really made me want to tell stories and create worlds, and so that was something I really wanted to do. And I wanted to get a Studio Ghibli tattoo, and I got Totoro from My Neighbor Totoro tattooed finally after as you can see, like almost 5 years of asking for it, I finally got it. I like every tattoo I get, I always think of that tattoo, and I'm like, oh, why didn't I get it? Like, it never felt like the right time to get that tattoo, and then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking get the tattoo. So I kind of got the tattoo, and I love it. It's maybe my second favorite because right now my favorite is the Jake tat. I don't know why, but I love that tattoo, and it's not even in color. Like, I love all my color tattoos, and I want to get more, but for some reason the black and white just like boxed in Jake, love it. Like, that's my favorite tattoo, and they do not cost $50. Like, I wish they cost $50. Tattoos are fucking expensive. Like, this shit was like almost $200. Anyways, and actually my Totoro one was actually around $200, so it was a lot of money on my body. That's why I don't have like a crazy amount. It's because I'm not trying to spend all my money on tattoos, even though I would do it in a heartbeat. Maybe if I make money, maybe become a millionaire, maybe I'll fucking get crazy tattoos and don't care. But we're not at that point, are we? I don't think so. So let's continue. Please get it. I hope Ken and his friends doesn't change that much. Maybe slightly improve a lot more on their design, but don't change who they are inside. Okay, as you can see, I'm a person who's very determined on characters and all that, like, stuff. Ken and his friends, those are actually my animated characters that I created maybe in 2014. Actually, no, the characters existed since 2010. Like, that's how old these characters are, but have gone through so many, like, changes. They used to be furries, and I didn't really know what that was at the time, and then I did, and it was just a whole thing. Anyways, they didn't stay furries. They're like humanish, like they're humanoid. There's no animal parts to them. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. These characters are like they're basically people I wish I knew, people I wish I met. I didn't really have friends, and so I kind of made up friends by these characters, and I made up a world for them, and I gave them like special abilities. I gave them all this stuff, and it was something that was like mine. And I love these characters, and actually I might start making comics again for these characters, because I never forgot about these characters. These characters are part of me, and I would not be surprised if I end up getting a tattoo of one of them. Probably can, because that's my like main. Probably not, I don't know, but because, you know, I might decide to change his design, even though I love his design, and his design has been the same since 2015, and that design I have not changed my mind about how he's been designed. He's been improved, you know, better lines, better like anatomy, but the overall design has not changed in like years. And I don't know, I really like, you know, I love telling stories, and honestly even like right now thinking about it is making me excited to make comics again, because I used to make comics a lot. If a thing you don't know about me is, as a kid I used to make comics. They were mainly like fan-made Sonic comics, because I love Sonic, and I used to make fan-made stories with the Sonic characters, and it got to a point where I started making original comics with my characters. That was a tiger. Blame the early 2000s and their mascot characters for video games, okay? Because if I didn't know about Sly Cooper, Sonic, Crash, Spyro, you know, I probably would have made an animal-based character. Anyways, it was something I loved to do, and it was something I kind of like escaped in my like mind, and I was like in that world making whatever. And honestly, I wish I had my original Sonic fan-mades, and I realized I wasn't the only one who drew Sonic. Like, I never did OCs. Like, I never did Sonic OCs, I think. Maybe I did one? I don't remember it. But I never made an original Sonic character, and thank God I didn't, because that would have been another level of cringe that I don't think even I could bear. But I did make the character. I did make like Knuckles, Sonic, Tails. Like, they were the trio. I love Sonic Heroes. It's my favorite Sonic game, if you guys didn't know. I'm like telling you guys my whole life story. And yeah, so comics are gonna be in the works. Like, I'm gonna be making comics again. I love drawing, and I'm painting again, kind of. Like, you know, I paint once in a blue now, but it's because I have so much I'm doing. Like, I'm working on my show, I'm working on my music, and now I'm gonna be working on comics. I'm gonna be working, you know, with my career, like me trying to like level myself up. Obviously, I can't rely on other people forever, and I gotta, like, you know, support myself. And so I don't know when everything's gonna come out. I don't know when I'm doing anything. Like, it's so overwhelming. I overwhelm myself a lot, and I try to work on as many things as I possibly can in the moment. I really wanted to make this video since I did that vlog. I don't know if the vlog came out. I think the vlog comes out first and then this video. But as of filming this, it is November 17th, and I haven't posted the vlog yet. But it is almost the end of the year, and I wanted to make, you know, this video. I think there's a little bit left. Oh, a little bit. It's only been a minute in, and there's like 2 more minutes. I really hope you watch this a year later and not a day later, because it ruins the whole idea for this future thing. Okay, so I know I'm pausing a lot, but like I want to, like, you know, explain a little bit, because like this is all kind of out of context. So basically what I was trying to say was, sometimes I like to like recheck a video, because I'm always like freaked out, like, is it good? Like maybe this isn't right. And sometimes I, like, you know, I go check it to be like, okay, everything's fine before I post it. Like, I'm a person who needs to make sure everything's good before I post, because I'm always so embarrassed. And also I just want to see what I said, because sometimes like when I make a video, sometimes I forget what I fucking say. I'm like, what did I say in that video? Click. Oh, that's what I said. Okay. Like, that's basically what it is. Like, it's weird. It's honestly weird looking back on this a little bit. As you can see, I had split hair, and I think I talk about this. Like, that was something iconic that I can remember like forever. Like, I was like, look at my split hair. Let's get to it actually. Also, sorry if I look red. I don't know why the saturation is like so much, but I kind of like it. It makes my hair look super yellow, even though I did re-dye it because it was fading. Anyways, let's continue. And if you remember this, sorry. One side this color, other side that color. This color looks way better. I mean, this color looks like way nicer on this side. This color was real wet. Okay. So, I tried doing half and half hair for years. This was my first attempt at doing half and half. And I did it before those trends that, like, for some reason, everybody started doing the half and halves. And I'm like, what the fuck? I've been wanting to do this for, like, forever. Like, I've been wanting to do it since 2015. I've been wanting to split my hair. And I didn't. Then I decided last year I was gonna do it. We were all in quarantine. We were all like, whatever. And so I was like, I'm gonna do half and half hair. And I loved it. I loved having the split hair. That was honestly probably one of my favorite hair transformations I've done. As you can see, I was still growing out my hair. Like, my hair was still, like, you know, coming from my hair used to be like this long, like up to here. And it got to like right about here. As you guys know, I cut my hair. Not recent, it's been a couple of months now. As you can see of my roots, I cut my hair, and it was kind of refreshing to kind of cut my hair, but also sad because I love long hair. Like, I've always wanted to have long hair. And yeah, I mean, it's growing back, and I'm happy. I'm happy with it. And the only reason why I didn't do half and half anymore was because it was kind of getting tiring, coloring the black side and also retouching the roots on the blonde side. The black, as you guys know, I dyed my hair blonde, and that's when, you know, I did the in hiding stuff, and I was still blonde. I wanted to do the half and half, but obviously I would have to wait an extremely long time just so the side that I want to have black grows, like the roots. It's gonna take forever, and I don't have patience, guys. So I just colored it black, but it wasn't like a permanent black, because what happens if I, you know, get tired of it, or I'm just like, you know what, I'm over the black. Then if I try to bleach it, it will turn like orange, and it just won't look great. And as you guys know, I'm never doing red again because of the orange. I know my hair looks kind of orange, but it's just the lighting. Like, it's super bright yellow, actually. But honestly, this orange does not look bad. The orange with the red that I had was horrible. I look like a fucking pumpkin. But I don't know. I just did not like the orange, and I'm never doing red again. Like, I know I say I'm red. Never doing the color red on my hair, probably ever. Like, that was a horrible time. Honestly, it also lets me move on from everything that I had red associated with. I get to, like, that's all in the past, you know? So the red, gone. And so is that part of me, gone. But, yeah, no more red hair. Anyway, let's continue. It's been ruined. But I'm not gonna make this long. I just want to say, I hope so much happens in a year or two. I hope nothing bad went wrong. And if it did, if I was there, I'm so sorry. I hope nothing bad happens. And nothing extreme either. Future me. Bye. See you someday. This was, so I say bye, I don't say Gesundheit, because, you know, I haven't even made this is so old. I haven't even made a Gesundheit ever. This was like before I like really started doing, you know, using this channel. This was like before that, so yikes. But I do want to like say it's kind of crazy how I'm like, I hope nothing bad happens in a year or two. And so happens the third year, 2020 happens. It was fucking crazy. We all know what happened in 2020. We all know the amount of just chaos. Like, it was insane what happened last year. Like, I'm still processing that last year. I'm still processing March. Because I remember, I vlogged it. I vlogged, like, before it happened. I vlogged before, we were shut down. I vlogged when I think that was my last day before I was told that I couldn't work anymore. Like, I vlogged me hearing on the news about it spreading and it coming, or like it was getting really high, and then like it might come here, like it might come to the US. Like, that's how like early on, that's how fucking like I'm so happy I vlogged, because it's like part of the history now. Like, it's part of like our history about this pandemic. And so much has happened, like in my life personally, and also in the world. Like, I don't think everything's, like, nothing will be the same again, you know? Like, so much has changed. 2019, I was, like, excited for 2020. Like, I was excited for the new chapter. I was excited for the new decade that we was going to start. And then we start with that. Like, we had, like, maybe 3 months of just normal, like, nothing crazy. And, you know, everything's fun. Everything's, like, you know, new year. That's it. Just a new year. But then that happened. Then the fucking COVID happened, March, and then I like made a vlog before the crazy pandemic, and almost to the pandemic, and then during the pandemic. So I posted like my second day maybe of being quarantined, like when the world stopped. I am so happy I vlogged a good amount of it. I obviously couldn't vlog every day, and I couldn't vlog all that stuff because that's a lot. Like, no, who does that? Well, actually, no, some people do that, and I know Colleen Ballinger, I love her. She plays Miranda, if you didn't know. She does it every day. I love that. I wish I could do that. I don't have the kind of energy to vlog every day, and I do try. As you guys know, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but in my vlogs, I do try to post, like, I do try to film, like, every day, or maybe every other day. I try to do that, but it is crazy how much has changed in those years. Wait, did I get a text? Okay. I just want to say, like, how crazy, like, life has gotten. I'm really, it sounds so cheesy, but I'm really happy about what I've been doing with my life and how I'm pushing myself to do better things. I'm still so scared. I'm still always nervous about what's next. And I'm grateful for anyone who's part of my life, who's in that journey with me. I know it sounds corny to say, and it is kind of corny, but it's also crazy the other side. And I'm sorry for making a crazy, not comeback, a crazy, like, something. I vowed in my Instagram post, which sounds so cheesy saying, but I guess I could say here because not everybody follows my Instagram, but I'm no longer going to talk too much politically. I'm still going to, like, talk about human rights and things like that, and maybe whatever my cousin, who is also my co-host on the podcast, wants to talk about, like, I'll talk about anything she wants to talk about. But I am not going to go out of my way and talk about certain stuff. I'm gonna let people say what they want, and I don't care. I don't care if they're wrong. I don't care if they're right. I'm just not gonna say anything anymore because I actually never wanted the drama. I never... I know that sounds fucking crazy that I didn't want any drama, but I was passionate about something, and I was very, like, confused and angry because how could someone be okay with saying what they say? And that's basically, like, I was just standing up for not only myself, because I've been put down my entire life. I've been put down. And so I wanted to say something. I thought it was important and I wanted to say something. So I did. And that just snowballed and things just started happening. But I didn't actually want any drama. I really didn't. I thought, like, I thought they would, like, be like, oh, whatever. But it was a lot. But I made mistakes recently. I think I talk about it on the podcast. I don't even remember because I haven't watched the podcast back. Because it gets too long. And then, I know I never am afraid of what I say on the podcast. So, like, I don't even, like, fully watch. Sometimes I watch it just so I can hear, like, if the levels are good. Because, you want to have good sound. And, basically, I wrote to someone. I'm not even going to say their name because I'm over it. But I wrote to someone, and that was a dumb idea. I was just mad, and I was still mad at them for how they, not only did they treat me, but the things they said, and then how they just blocked me, and I didn't even get to, like, defend myself or do anything. And then the fact that they want to still paint me as, like, if I started this when I didn't. Like, everything is out there. Like, I didn't start any of this. I wanted peace. I wrote to them before talking about peace and talking about, like, I don't want to burn any bridge. Like, I don't. Then they got mad when I said happy birthday to them. So I kind of, this next time, I kind of was angry. Like, I was like, he blocked me. I didn't even get to say anything. So I fucking did. And you know what? I don't care. I'm not super mad at why I did it, but I'm also mad that I did because I should have just, like, let it go. And I am. I'm starting to let it go. Like, honestly, I'm not as mad about it. I'm still mad at myself. And that I'm trying to forgive myself for it, but I'm still working on it. I'm still working on letting go because I hold grudges and stuff, but I never want to, like, be a hateful person. Like, I don't like this part of me. And so that is something that I'm trying to fix, something that I'm trying to improve on and just get better at. And I want to be a better version of myself. But everything else, I think I've been doing really great. And despite the fact that I suffer from, like, really bad anxiety and all that jazz, and I did it, though. And for that, I'm proud. Like I applied, got to go to school. I travel alone. I meet with mentors. I meet with a producer. I meet with like all these people that I would have never done. I would have never went and did stuff with strangers. Like I would have never went and go film with somebody that I don't know. But I'm doing it. I speak my mind. Before I wouldn't say anything. I speak my mind more. And I'm more forgiving. Before I used to hate. Like I used to like be angry hate. And now I'm very forgiving. I'm still forgiving about the people I'm mad at. Like I am super mad at these people. But I still forgive them. I still don't hate them. Even though I'm angry at them and what they did was awful, I don't hate them. Well, did I contradict myself? The fact is that I don't wish ill will. I don't wish anything bad on them. I just wish they understood, and I wish they can own up and also just talk to me. But at this point, it's all just wishes because I don't think it's happening, guys. But yeah, I just want to just tell you guys a little update on my life and how much, like, I'm not that kid anymore who was nervous. Like, I was so shy. I was still awkward to film that. Like, I was like, this is probably really stupid. Like, I didn't think I was actually going to, like, show anybody. That's why I got a little more personal. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys get to learn a little bit more about me and more about, you know, just my life in general. But just know that change is okay, and if you evolve as a person, evolve as a being that just wants to be better, then you're doing the right thing. You're doing the right job. It's never great to like backtrack and go worse than what you were. It's better to be even better, because when you die, you want to die as someone people loved and someone people cared about and someone that people remember you being so amazing for. Not for being an ass, you know, but maybe some people like that. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody, but for me personally, I would not want to be an asshole to anybody. Like, I'm not. Like, I don't. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and my foot's asleep, so I gotta go take care of that, and Gesundheit.